Jacinda Ardern urged New Zealanders to take all non-government information with a grain of salt.
We will share with you the most up-to-date information daily. You can trust us as a source of that information. You can also trust the Director General of Health and the Ministry of Health. For that information, do feel free to visit at any time to clarify any rumour you may hear, covid19.govt.nz. Otherwise, dismiss anything else. We will continue to be your single source of truth. We will continue to be your single source of truth. We will continue to be your single source of truth. We will provide information frequently. We will share everything we can. Everything you out, else you see, a grain of salt. Everything you out, else you see, a grain of salt. And do not panic. Prepare. And when you see those messages, remember that unless you hear it from us, it is not the truth. Remember that unless you hear it from us, it is not the truth. And I really ask people, just visit covid19.govt.nz. It has all of the up-to-date information, and we will continue to provide everything you need to know. And we will continue to provide everything you need to know.
Everything, however, didn't extend to a health ministry report on the country's elimination strategy that vanished online on June 24th. A day after Michael Singer revealed its complimentary references to China on social media. The report was embarrassing because it illustrated the pioneer of our novel response to the pandemic, the Chinese Communist Party, for whom controlling information is par for the course.
Trying to contain a city of 11 million people is new to science. It has not been tried before as a public health measure. So we cannot at this stage say it will or it will not work.
The World Health Organization's Beijing representative said in January last year, referring to the Wuhan lockdown. The people of Wuhan became trailblazers for the 11 million Australians locked down across Victoria and New South Wales, and the hundreds of millions of others in between. 18 months on, all the features of the Wuhan response, lockdowns, mandatory masks, surveillance, and border closures, have become standard practice, despite each specifically being ruled out by the WHO in 2019. The WHO understood such extreme measures in free societies would have profound and enduring economic, social, constitutional, and political ramifications. Real life wasn't a game of SimCity, where elite public servants, largely immune from the costs of their own decisions, could dial restrictions up and down. Why the West discarded all its pre-2020 disease management advice remains the most concerning and unanswered question of our time. Public health has always had an authoritarian streak, the idea that government knows what's best for the people. Indeed, anti-smoking policies emerged first in Germany in the 1930s. As part of its 100th anniversary celebrations this year, the Chinese Communist Party might count the successful export of disease management.
My expectation is that all our frontline border workers, for their own health and safety, are vaccinated. We gave a set amount of time for that to happen, for those who wanted to work through information to have time to be vaccinated. But as I've said, from Monday we start beginning the process of those who have not being moved into other roles. From next week we start working through the individual data to ensure that those who we expect to be vaccinated have been. If they're not, they're moved on.